Hello, my name is Sharon Mary Ivanhoe McPhee, and I am introducing my friends who are going to be interviewed today about the neighborhood we grew up in. Introduce yourself.
I'm Elizabeth Rosado, and I'm Sharon's friend for 30 years.
I'm Gerardo, her husband. What's happening?
That gives you a bunch of points. Okay, what we're going to talk about is what I'm going to ask you questions about our own neighborhood. When did your family move into the neighborhood, and what were their occupations, and talk a little bit about their struggles and about things we had to face it was South Daring that you moved into, right?
Yeah, I lived in South Daring since I was born. My dad, Roma Castaneda, he lived in South Daring since he was 16 years old. My grandparents, my grandma was a homemaker. My grandpa and my uncle both worked at Wisconsin Steel on Torrance, 106 in Torrance. My dad, he's a musician. Him and Tito Puente are good friends.
You have a picture of them on their
Yeah,
wall here.
yes, I do, and I can show you that.
Yes.
So,
We'll put that in your chapter.
I believe my dad worked for the coal company that was on Torrance.
Okay. Oh.
Okay, and then he got hired with the city, and he worked for the city of Chicago with the water department for over 35 years. So I grew up in South Daring. That's where I met my husband, and we'll be married 44 years in September. It was a great place
Happy
to live.
anniversary.
Thank you. It was a great place to live. I mean, the neighborhood, we were so together. Neighbors knew neighbors. Everybody watched out for everybody. There was like no violence. I mean, really, we had great stuff. We did a lot of stuff at Trumbull Park. Went to Calumet Bakery after we swam. All kinds of stuff happened over there, and it was a great way to grow up. I wish my older boys kind of grew up kind of like that, but you know, and my two younger boys, yeah, they grew up the same way, but different neighborhoods. But yeah, living in South Daring was a great place to live and grow up. So you're on, honey.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm Gerardo. I lived in the project since I was born. I was 1959. I loved it. I thought I was going to be there forever, but I guess now they threw us out. I graduated. I went to Bright School, but they threw me out also. Yeah, I had to go to Taylor on the east side. That was back in the 70s.
Yeah.
You know? It was rough. What?
What was rough about the neighborhood?
Neighborhood wasn't too rough because I lived in it, but people came over and tried to mess with the neighborhood, and we had to do what we had to do, you know. The old regular hand-to-hand combat, if you want to call it that.
Watch out.
You know?
It's my turf, right?
Yeah.
We had neighborhoods, right?
Yeah.
And you didn't cross the line. You didn't come over and start shit in some other neighborhood.
Oh, not me.
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly.
And South Daring was that kind of neighborhood.
Oh yeah. Most
Okay,
definitely.
we all knew each other. We went to Trumbull Park. How many times when we jumped over the fence and went swimming at night?
Snake bunch, yeah.
Cut
And
the fence.
Yeah.
yeah, we did that too.
Yeah, snake bunch.
We had fun at Trumbull Park. We had the fireworks.
Yeah.
Remember when that house started on fire?
Yes, I do.
And everybody freaked out because it was a big deal because we never had that kind of problem with our fireworks.
Firework, ain't it?
But every year everybody went to Trumbull Park for fireworks.
Oh,
It was
yeah.
the best place to be.
Definitely.
Yeah. The whole neighborhood would be out there. Sure, both neighborhoods. South Daring, Slag, Jeffrey Manor. You know.
We'd block off the streets and have block parties.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Nobody had
yeah,
no trouble.
Yeah.
We
most
bring our
definitely.
bands out. We bring our music out.
Yeah.
Your family had parties. You said your family was into music. Tell us a little bit about that.
Well, my older brother had a band called the Brotherhood Band, and they played a lot of Grand Funk Railroad. And then my little brother, he had a band called the Attic, and they were more into like Rush. Rush. Yeah. Rush.
Police.
The huh?
Police.
Oh, the Police. Yeah, the Police. Yeah.
Yeah.
The Core, all that stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, But yeah, it was cool. It was good. I mean, we were all musicians. I played piano and violin in high school, and I kind of put that out to my kids too. My son Alex, he learned how to play piano himself. Our oldest son, who passed away from COVID, he played drums and he learned how to play them for himself. You know, they
So
got that from
music was part of our lives.
Yeah, music was a big part of our lives. My grandpa had his little band when he played violin, and all his old partners would come, and you know they'd have their little get-togethers.
And everybody danced.
And everybody danced. Oh yeah, they don't do that no more, right?
Right.
But yeah, it was a
Well,
family
we do.
affair. It was a family affair.
we do that. We dance.
Yeah, it was a family affair. It was good.
Okay.
Those are good days.
Tell me about the camaraderie. I talk about that in my other interviews because there was such uniqueness about our neighborhoods because everybody took care of each other.
Yes.
There was a time when nobody had to worry about somebody beating each other up out down the street, but when they did, they settled it fist to fist, not gun to gun.
Exactly. Yeah.
So, I mean, tell me a little bit about how you felt about our neighborhood was back in the day.
I thought the neighborhood was actually pretty safe. I mean, we were able to leave our bikes in front of our house and no one would steal them.
You didn't have to lock them up.
Yeah.
You can sleep on the grass and nobody bother you.
Yeah. You can leave your front door open. And those,
That's what I was doing. Sleep on
Have
the
a
grass.
beer
There was
in
no
front
drive-
of your own yard.
Yes.
Have a barbecue.
yeah, sit in front of the house. And
You wouldn't have to worry
sing.
about intruders.
True. And, you know, we all sat in front of our houses. Even the elderly would all come out, and the kids would be going up and down the street with their bikes, and you know. But we
Roller
had to be,
skates.
Yeah, roller skates too, and we had to be home by the time the lights came on. The street lights came on, but
That's it.
you know. But
Time
in
to
the
go home.
in the summertime, we'd open the fire hydrant.
Oh yes,
You
that's
know,
right. Yeah,
right?
we do that. And they would open it for us too. I mean,
Yes,
it
they
got to the
would.
point where the city was so hot, they would come and open the fire hydrants.
Well, and we got lucky because my grandparents had a big house we lived on 106, 33 Calhoun,
Okay.
and we had a pretty big yard. And my dad, working for the water department, he had the key for the fire hydrant, so he would bring his big hoses in the wintertime and water up the whole yard. So we
We
can
had a
have.
fire hydrant in front of your house.
Yeah, well, we did. Yeah.
Well,
and he would make us our own ice rink and stuff.
Okay.
So that was pretty cool.
That
Okay,
was
remember that? Okay,
that was
remember
the coolest. The whole neighborhood wanted to play
So
in
you
your
remember
yard.
the blizzard of when was the blizzard? 1966.
Yeah.
Okay, remember that? Yeah. I think the snow was like freaking 30 then. 30
Yeah, I was in my backyard in the projects building a fort around garbage cans. That was our fort.
That was a,
That was our fort. Yeah.
I had a fort in Slag Valley,
Yeah.
right by the Slag Hills.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
There was three trees together, and we put it all three, and we made the floor and made our own walls.
that'd be
My
great.
grandfather helped a little, So.
That'd be a nice
Oh,
one.
that's dope.
We built our forts in the ground.
Oh yeah. Well, we had it right by the slag, where the slag was hot,
Yeah.
and so we would hang out by the
couldn't
slag.
dig that anyway.
Did you guys ever go by the Slag Hills?
Yeah, I've been over there a couple times.
What do you remember about them?
I remember crossing the hill. That's about it.
Were you walking on?
I mean,
those
sometimes
hills?
I see the when they poured the steel.
Yeah.
That was pretty cool.
Oh, and how
sky
that
was
the sky went
bright,
light. Yeah,
nice
the
and
sky would
bright
light up. Yeah,
red.
yeah. Oh, yeah.
Everybody in the neighborhood knew the trains were out,
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, man.
and you felt the heat.
Yeah.
My bedroom was right across the street,
Oh wow.
so I look out the window and see the slag.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I was on
Oh
Muskegon.
yeah, you were right there.
Yeah, I was on Muskegon. So as soon as the slag started pouring, we used to run out there and go watch it
Yeah.
because it was a volcano to us.
Yeah.
Right.
It was lava.
But nice and bright to us on our side.
Yeah, it was the trains did it on a regular basis. Right now, that's a poisoned area.
Oh really?
Yes, that's pretty sad. Yeah, they condemned the area. I mean, of course, they condemned the steel mill area where they had all the slag and steel anyway. So
Yeah. Yeah.
and they
well,
got
that's-
away with that part. So okay, getting back to the neighborhood. Okay, tell me about the good old days. What sticks out in your mind as far as your activities when you were in? We're talking grammar school here now first.
Grammar school? Walking in the snow from 106 to 100. Where was St. Kevin's? 104th?
Yes, Torrance.
Yes. I went going to St. Kevin's grammar school. And yes, walking in, and back in the day, it would snow like this deep, like all the time.
Oh yes.
So we had to walk. There was no taking us to the, driving us, dropping off, none like.
Or picking you up.
Or picking us up. No, we had, yeah.
Take a lunch.
Yeah, and carry your lunch. Yes.
We all had our little sacks. We all ate at our desks.
Yeah.
We all had fire drills where we had to get under the tables, where we had to cover our heads and wait for the fire drill to get out, or else get over with the air raid drill. Oh my God, the air raid drills! You had to get under your desk and cover your head.
Yeah,
That was it. That was air raid drills.
I like the parades in the summertime. When
We had
would
great
have the
parades. Everybody
Fourth of
got
July
involved.
Parade and stuff. Labor Day parades, yeah.
And the church events. Everybody had church
Yes,
carnivals.
Yes, church carnivals. Especially St. Kevin's had. Remember, St. Kevin's had a carnival.
Kevin's.
But I always
St.
remember the one
Patrick's.
on 100th Street right there, St. Patrick's. Yeah,
St.
in
Patrick's
Slag.
had one.
Yeah, that was always a good one.
And we'd hit them all.
Yeah,
It wasn't a chance. We hit them
Yeah.
all.
yeah.
We had to go check them all out.
Those were the good
And they were
days.
decent carnivals, too.
Yeah, they were.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were.
Yeah.
Yeah. A lot cheaper than nowadays.
Oh, for real. A lot cheaper.
Yeah, for
a lot
sure.
more accessible, too.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
you hit them on your corner, on every corner in every neighborhood. They hit
Yeah.
the neighborhoods. We didn't. And then we.
You
it
knew
was
they were
okay.
coming. You knew they were coming.
How about Cal Park? Okay, let's talk about Cal
Cal
Park.
Park. Oh, yeah.
Oh boy. Okay, what are some good memories about Cal Park? First, we'll deal with the good
We
memories.
always had our family get-togethers
Picnics.
there, picnics there.
Yes, everybody
Always-
could come.
Yeah. That was, and then the beach was right there. You go swimming and
Exhaust yourself, come out,
grandparent,
eat.
the aunts and uncles be cooking and all kinds of other
Yeah.
cheddar, and other cheddar was like maybe $1.99 back in those days.
Yeah.
But, yeah, those were good old days.
And
then we played softball.
And we would stay out there late.
Yes.
Late
yes.
at night when the stars came out. It
Yeah.
was thrilling.
Yeah.
And go swimming at night.
Yes.
Oh man, it was
Yes.
so cool.
Yes, there wasn't too much of that throwing us out the park like they have now.
Yeah, well,
But yeah,
nowadays it's a lot different.
yeah, Cal Park was very fun.
And let's
Yeah.
see, what other events did we have? We had the parades, we had the Cal Park, we had the Blues Brothers, of course. We had the Blues Brothers.
Yes.
That was a
I
good
have a story about the Blues Brothers. So, the scene when they filmed the scene when they were in court.
Yeah.
Okay, that's the day we got married, and
And which date is that?
that's September 1st, 1979.
Okay.
Okay, so so they had the whole area of City Hall blocked off. They dropped me off so they can go park the car with my husband and his best man. So I was there, met with my family. So my husband coming in one side of the City Hall and I'm coming the other side. I forgot the marriage license. I'm hoping he had it. Of course, he didn't have it. And
Oh,
so
no.
we're like,
She had it all the time.
No, it's 11:30. It's 11:30, and we got half an hour to go from City Hall all the way back to South Erin and back.
Oh boy.
For the to get married by 12 o'clock.
Okay.
Okay, so my dad's like, I ain't going, I ain't driving. So there goes my husband and his best man Pups and Chun. There they go down Lakeshore Drive. I call my sister-in-law Mary Ellen, and I tell her, just stand over there in the street, just hold that damn